Hello, welcome back to the Not My Circus Podcast. Today, there's only three of us. We're going Fab 3, Triple Threat. Myself, Joseph Acevedo, Giovan Franco, and Gabe Olivares. Today, we're going to be talking about Top Shot, what we're watching, Top Shot showcases, and a couple other challenges. So, we'll get right into it. As y'all may have seen on the last YouTube Live, we actually unpacked a LeBron James Holo, number 75 of 99 in the Legendary Pack. I've never been more annoyed to own a moment. The market keeps dropping on it a little bit, so we're just trying to get rid of it at this point. But what do y'all think about what's happening in the market? It seems like moments are losing some of their value. There's a lot of cheap stuff out there. What are y'all seeing?
It's definitely frustrating, especially in our position, trying to sell that moment. You know, me and Joe have been texting back and forth, like, since we got that moment, talking about prices. And it seems like right when we lowered to the lowest price, someone else just undercuts us. And it's starting to get frustrating at this point. We probably just need to get rid of it. And we are just trying to get rid of it. But it's definitely frustrating in our position. If we didn't own such a big moment, I probably wouldn't mind it too much because, I'm in it more long term. But for a moment like this, I believe that, it's a little bit more frustrating for us, and we probably just have to get rid of it ASAP.
Okay, speaking of, real quick, someone literally bought number 73 for $19,000.
No way, just now?
It says at 9:03 p.m., so it must have been like right before we lowered it.
You sure it's not yours?
No, I wish. Praying, Dad.
So,
well, hopefully ours is priced right then. It's priced the same way.
What's yours at right now again?
$18,999.
Maybe raise it now.
No, because that one was 71 sold for $17,900. 73 sold for $19,000, and those were both within the past two and a half hours.
So yeah, this is what we mean. We keep getting like undercut, or moments around us keep selling, but it's just, you have to keep your eye on it, because if we haven't been, really looking at it, we would have been still at like listed at 30,000 or something.
Yeah, you know what? And to be honest, some of this seems a little sketch to me. Like, I've seen some moments that have sold for like 24, 25. Well, specifically, one of them sold for 26, and then within a few days listed it for 20. Like, why is he selling it now all of a sudden and willing to lose? Like, are people laundering money? Like, what's going on here? It just seems a little sketch. Like, why all of a sudden would you buy that? Would you spend that kind of money to buy that moment and then not hold on to it? At least to do the challenge. Like, if you're going to buy the moment, you might as well do the challenge if you're going to spend that kind of money. So, I don't know. That was kind of throwing me off.
When you said they're undercutting you guys, like let's say you had it at a certain, like 20,000, and then so somebody with the higher serial number is going lower, or?
Both. Dude, we've seen it where people with lower serial numbers undercut us bad. We've seen it with people with higher serial numbers undercut us. It's just been a huge mixture.
Yeah.
And we've been undercut by like thousands. We've been undercut by like, what was the lowest, like $100 or $10, I think even. People were like, it's bad.
Yeah. And I've kind of noticed that too, even just, I haven't had anything worth that much, but even like the ones that I buy for like, 70, 80, $90, as soon as I buy it, I end up seeing one for sale for like, half the price. So it's like the value of like what I thought it would be worth, and hopefully goes up, just automatically gets like cut in half by somebody that's just trying to get rid of it or make a quick buck.
The other thing that I don't want to say concerns me, but the thing that I've been looking at is, so out of the 99 total moments of the LeBron that have ever been produced and will be produced, 84 of them have unique owners. So that means really 3 of them have two of the moments, or maybe one of them has those other three. Out of the 87 that are owned, but 12 of them are still remaining in the pack, in unopened packs for giveaways or whatever. So, like, the other thing that, like I said, concerns me is that they're going to give one of those away, and someone's going to say, "Oh shit, I just got $17,000. Let me just undercut them and sell it right away."
Yeah, let me just make like a quick
And you have
10,000, whatever.
Yeah, and you have 12 people that are going to get packs soon that are just going to be like, "Oh, I'm just going to sell it real quick and just be done." And the moment it has 41 collectors that are selling their moment still. So it's not like there's none out there, cuz like some of the LeBron Cosmic have like 2 moments for sale or 1 moment. So obviously, like, they're going to kind of control the market and what the price is at. But when there's 41 people that are selling it, I mean, it could go up and down, and just depending on how willing people are to sell it, and like us, where they're just kind of getting frustrated and saying, "You know what? Like, I just need it gone. Like, let's just sell it and move on."
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys. It seems like you'll have it priced right, and so I mean, at least where the market is now. But I know it's frustrating because when y'all first got it, it was worth what, at least like.
I think at
30,
the time,
40 or something.
the highest sale, like the day it dropped, was like 23.5.
Oh, okay.
And so we like for serial numbers above 50, for ones within 1 to 10, like number 3 sold for 40,000, number 39 for 23, number 33 for 22.3. I mean, so it's kind of all over the place, but for the most part, it's really just in that low 20 to high to 27-ish. It's kind of been the range, and it's gone up as the moment serial number has gone lower. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, that was kind of the thing that I've been thinking about even before you guys got the LeBron one. You know, I was always like, I wonder what's the true, like, you know, ceiling for like moments, and like what somebody's actually willing to spend on some moments. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I listened to the First Mint podcast.
But then I saw that tweet today come out about somebody. I mean, you know, the one that's
like $1
somebody
million.
already made like $1 million. So I mean, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the one guy on the First Mint got a Zion that sold for like 125.
Wow.
It's a lot of money, man. But I don't see the Top Shot market being that high right now. Not that it won't ever be, but like, it just seemed like it's cooled off a bit. The challenges haven't helped it. The challenges have been real But yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, and then I feel like a lot of I mean, at least the pack, like, I don't know how you guys, y'all that did get the last Cool Cats, but like, I know I had bought that Porzingis one after, and that card is worth like, I mean, somebody can buy a moment for like $30 when I went to go pay. I paid like 120 for it.
Yeah, the Cool Cats moments have dropped significantly, and I was a little surprised at that. But like the Drew Holiday I pulled was worth like $39. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna complete the Cool Cats challenge, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna sell this moment because it's not really my favorite. He's not like a favorite of my players. Don't really follow the Bucks that much. So I was like, I'll just sell it and I'll look for another. And that's when I bought that other Keldon moment. So now I have 3 of that moment.
Yeah.
But it's just, if I'm going to buy a moment, I at least want it to be of a team I like or a player I like. Like the LeBron assist didn't make sense to me. Like I didn't understand why that one was $76. So I was like, I have to sell this one. Like, it's just, it's not worth $76 to me. Yeah. I'd rather sell it and find a moment that I like and buy that one. But yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, if anything, if we don't get packs, so like I qualify.
I guess let's talk about tomorrow's, because I mean, I only saw it from like a couple of the tweets that came out from first mint, but and I know the requirements, there were a couple of requirements, but then but they didn't release, like, usually they say like what's included in it, right? They haven't really said that other than it's
No,
metallic.
they released it. So it's the metallic gold drop tomorrow. It's $100 or $99. There's 17,000 packs. What's cool is there's 50,000 rebound packs. So if you don't get a $99 pack, you can't still get a $9 one. The restrictions are what got tough. You have to have at least one metallic gold LE moment, or 2 rare moments, or 15 moments. So one of those 3, and have spent over $99 in the marketplace, which obviously doesn't include packs. It only includes like buying free moments, or buying like actual moments in there. So some of the notable commons was like some of the LaMelo 35,000, the Durant 35,000, the LeBron 35,000, the Zion, Steph. But I think the metallics. Let me see if I can find the list.
Yeah, I was curious who the metallics were, and then and how many come in that pack? Do you know?
6, I believe.
6.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
So Gabe, you already checked? Did you recheck, Gabe, after Joe said that maybe they made some changes?
I rechecked on mine. I haven't rechecked Tori's yet, but I don't think so because, like I said, both of the accounts we only purchased. I mean, we purchased a good amount, but it was definitely under 100 because I was just buying like $20 moments or $10 moments. So
yeah, you're probably like another purchase away.
For real, I really was. But I remember hearing like on First Minute from you guys that you would the next couple of drops you were gonna have to at least own like 15 moments, and I did that. I have 15 on my account, and Tori has 16 on hers, so we meet that qualification. But it's just the spending money in the market we do not.
So some of the metallic gold LEs include like there's an Eric Gordon spinning to the hoop. Right. Kelly Oubre throws down a putback slam. Jared Allen with strong help side block.
If y'all get that, I'll buy it from y'all.
Gordon Hayward spins to the rim. Kemba Walker uses handles to create space. Trying to see. RJ Barrett spins to the hoop. Seth Curry gets a hot shot from beyond the arc. Lonnie takes it all the way.
There's Lonnie.
Davis follows his shot for a slam. So out of those, I didn't really see one that really caught my eye. I figured, kind of out of all of them, the one that might be worth the most would probably be Kemba, but probably, I don't know. I kind of like the odds on the Hayward.
Or the Jared Allen one.
For you only. You're gonna get the proceeds from the LeBron sale and just buy that one.
Obviously, since I qualify, if I can get a spot in the queue, I'm gonna get it. But with my luck.
Yeah. Okay. So this random dude who doesn't tweet at all, like at all, has 0 tweets, just replied to me about Top Shot, about the LeBron moment from my Substack, and said, "Hold it or lower the price so it sells quickly. It will drag the other LeBrons down if you just keep lowering your price every day." I'm like, okay, so are you one of these sellers? Like, what's going on here?
It's his burner account.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I think it's sold.
No way.
It's sold. $18,999. Done. Sold live.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It would sell live. I remember I was saying all week, I was telling Joe, I was like, hopefully it sells before tonight's podcast. And then it still sells during the podcast.
I've never been sold.
What if it would have sold at 20?
I got 18,000 in my Dapper balance. I'm gonna cancel this withdrawal because I was already withdrawing a little bit of money. Oh my god, I can't believe I have 18,000 in there. Woo! All right, wow. Gabe, we sold it. It's done.
Finally.
What were you saying?
More stress.
When you sold that, or when you did the first withdrawal, the one that you said you were, so did it give you like a time limit or?
So yeah, I'd actually gotten it. I think we withdrew on Friday, Gabe. Does that sound right? Or maybe Thursday?
I think Thursday, yeah.
So yeah, we withdrew, and I got the money like Monday. I think that's when I sent it to you, Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty quick. So yeah, and then I sent it to him in Coinbase.
So why are they saying? Did you do something different, or is that? I mean, why are people saying that it's taking so long? Or did they change something?
For almost 2 or 3 weeks, every day I would go to the NBA Top Shot website and press withdraw balance, and it was like, you don't have to do anything else. We'll give an identity check soon. Blah blah blah. But like every day I would just do it, because I wanted to make sure that I could eventually withdraw it. Yeah. And then as soon as I got the day before the Holo drop, they asked me if I wanted to confirm my identity, but they said if the confirmation took long, that I wouldn't be able to buy a pack the next day. So I waited. So as soon as I pulled LeBron, then I started that process to confirm it. So then I confirmed it. They were like, okay, they confirmed my identity. They confirmed that, yeah, it was me. And that was it. So that was nice.
Okay.
But yeah, it has taken forever for some people.
Oh, that's why I was confused. I mean, yeah, it seems like you did yours pretty quick. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully,
Congrats, fellas.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.
Just gonna go towards Bills in Vegas. So fuck it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with mine.
I know.
Wish, but
Is Tori gonna listen to this? Because I can tell you where you're gonna put it.
Yeah, it's probably where it's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just thrilled. Sorry, I'm like trying to get my Coinbase info so I can transfer it already.
So I should see it tonight?
No, depends when they send it. Because I had tried to transfer like $120 yesterday, and it still hadn't hit.
So it's probably like 2 to 3 business days or something, kind of like a bank.
Yeah, because I think when you withdraw, they have to actually confirm that the money wasn't from, like, someone gifted something to you, you got a challenge, gifted it back, and all this other stuff. So they try to, like, go over all that stuff to make sure that there's no suspicious activity. So I think that, like, every withdrawal has to go through that process.
You gotta leave some in there for tomorrow's.
Yeah, well, I was leaving some in there already because I was like, I'm gonna leave that in there, and I'm gonna try to not add to it ever again if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a little bit in there and go from there. But wow, holy shit!
And then go ahead.
No, I was like, now I feel some relief because I don't have to keep checking the price and checking the Evaluate Market website and see what's sold and for what price.
Bro, now it says the withdrawal amount that I was trying to withdraw exceeds the daily USDC withdrawal limit of 1,000 a day.
So you can only withdraw 1,000 a day? Wait, maybe that's because your account balance isn't that high yet. Like, it hasn't registered that. I'm pretty sure if you have like over 10,000, it'll let you do 10,000. It probably, since it just happened. You might have to read up on the restrictions of daily withdrawals or whatever.
Yeah, it might. Kind of like you said, it might need to just verify like the purchase and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it literally just happened. So I mean.
Well, no, but I think if I do a wire transfer. Oh no, for wire transfers the limit is 3,000.
And then I
Do a
guess
wired.
well, and then they do like a little fee for each one, maybe.
$5, dude. They live for the fees.
So, I mean, I guess you can just do 3,000 a day for the next.
Yeah, I guess I'll just. Well, the wire transfer is 25.
Yikes.
So I don't know. I
There
gotta
has to
figure
be
it
an
out.
easier way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
try
guess
to
that's
do
I
some
guess that's where
research.
people are. I guess that's another thing that like people get upset at is all the the fees and
One, they probably don't want that much cash leaving the system,
yeah.
so that means like people aren't going to spend
They
it,
want to try to. They want people to keep it in Dapper.
right? Because then they'll use it for packs and
It's kind of smart, but it sucks when we're just trying to get the money out.
yeah, it's all right. At least it's coming. At least we know it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, that money's not going to go any lower.
Right. We got what we got. We're done.
I gotta give.
And hey, and at least we did it for 18.9 instead of the 17.9.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. So we'll split 9, then save some for Uncle Sam.
Forgot about the good old uncle.
That was funny when you told your mom. She was like, well, "What about the taxes?"
Yeah, that was the first thing my mom said. Like, she even say that, like, "Oh, that's so cool," like blah blah blah. She's just like, "Well,
How
make
much
sure
you
you make sure the IRS, you don't run from them. You figure all that out first." I'm like, all right. Like, I mean, that was in the back of my mind, but I was like worried about like 5 other things before that.
Oh man. Whew. Guess I'm buying drinks next time out. Gabe too.
He still won't.
Gabe
I
got
gotta
quiet.
save it.
Yeah.
I gotta save it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get packs tomorrow, G. I mean, at least if anything.
17,000. I'll be 18
Well, even if you're 18, you get a rebound pack.
for $9.
Yeah. It's just like a
What is
base
this?
pack.
Just 3 cards probably.
Yeah.
Or 3
It's
moments.
just
I
like
keep saying
just
cards.
like one of the
3
just like one of those pre-order packs we'd get. I mean, just.
Sick of those.
But you got to think, even 3 packs, most moments sell for at least $5. So you pay 9, and you can if they all suck, you sell them for 5 and make 15. Granted, you can't get it out anytime soon, but
Yeah, I'm just glad I ended up going to buy more because I only had like 10 moments. And
well, that's what I was telling y'all. Remember, I was like, look, just go find some moments that you like but are cheap that you don't mind owning, so that way you at least have a certain amount in case they do something. And like for me, I thought like the next Holo one requirement is going to be like 30 moments. Is kind of what I had in my head. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
like I need to start buying up some cheap moments when I see them or packs to where I can get to at least 30 and stay there, so that way I can hopefully qualify. So for future ones or whatever, and obviously if I don't get them, I don't get them. But if I have an opportunity, they're still worth getting.
yeah.
So
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can get something.
on the flip side, I'm never going to look at that LeBron moment again. I don't care what it sells for in the future. Don't care
Dude,
what it sells for tomorrow.
I was gonna say I
Low
gotta
key.
give.
Yeah, low key, that moment, it was a travel. I didn't want to say anything because we owned it, and I was like, I want this to go for
No,
the
I-
most money, but it was
I don't
a
think
good dunk.
it
but
wasn't
was
a travel. It wasn't a travel.
I don't know.
Somebody said that in our text group too. I think.
Yeah,
I think it was
Kite did.
I think it was Kite.
Kite said it was a borderline travel. But the thing is, when you watch it, like it makes sense. Like he takes a dribble, he does take a few steps, gains control, then 1, 2 dunk. That's the rule, right? The steps don't count until you gain control of the ball.
Yeah, I kind of saw that. Like after he got past half court, he did like like you said, he did one dribble, and then I kind of saw someone swipe at it too, and then he just kind of like let it go, and then
Yeah.
grabbed it, and
Yeah,
then
because there's like that. They give him that gather. And
Right, because he hadn't gathered it yet. He gathered, and then he hit 1, 2 dunk.
either way, in real time, it was so fast. There's
Yeah.
no way. I only
And-
noticed because on the slow mo and like
Yeah,
baseline
they slow
view.
it down on the yeah.
Yeah,
And either
and
way,
the
we sold
baseline-
it for 18,000. So
$18,000 travel. People are
I
gonna
love
think we're
LeBron.
lying. They're gonna be like, no way y'all sold it live. We're trying to sell it
we're
for like
both
2 weeks.
we were both logged on and we were all sad. Yeah, I'm just tired of this moment. Now we're all like sold it. Woo-hoo.
People are gonna
Total
go start
vibe.
lowering. People are gonna go start lowering theirs now.
No, they're gonna start raising them now that the
I was gonna say. I was trying to say I got to give a shout out to Steve because if he was here, he would have said he would have held it
yeah. That
for.
that's
for
why
at-
that's why his
gonna be worth-
Luka's
it's-
only
it's gonna
130
be-
now.
It's gonna be worth at least double that.
Wait, who bought it?
Maybe.
Did Steve buy it? Maybe.
It's fine.
But if Steve would have sold his Luka when it first came out for like 800, now it's worth 140. That's the thing. So here's kind of my take on expensive moments, or most moments in general, that you almost have to sell them. If you're gonna sell them, you almost have to sell them immediately after the drop, before there's a true market, and before people open their packs and realize what they have, and then post them for sale. Because when they first drop, there's not very many for sale. So then it kind of looks like, oh, there's only a handful and they're all expensive. Okay, then I'm going to buy them at that point. But then after a while, people see what they have, they put them for sale, the market lowers, and then it's just not worth as much. And another thing is, like, they do so many pack drops and so many different pack drops that moment was like so last week. Now people only care about the drop tomorrow and what challenges are going to come out next. So for me, like in those expensive moments, you really have to sell them soon if you're not going to collect them. If your plan is to open them and sell them, you got to do it almost immediately, I think. And because that's when you're going to see the most value per moment. Granted, it could go up if it's included in a challenge, or something along those lines. Because like y'all saw the Dwight Howard, like when they announced he was part of that Cool Cats challenge, and there were only 15,000 of that moment. That one jumped in value. But there has to be some sort of catalyst at that point for it to jump significantly, unless you just sell it from the get-go. At least that's what I've noticed in selling some of my moments. And like some of the moments I bought, like the Tyler Hero moment and the Zach LaVine moment, I bought them because there was a gap between where I bought it at and the second lowest. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it for that price, and I'll price it just below the gap to where I'm still first in line, but I can make a little bit there if I need to. Again, the problem goes back to is, well, why is someone going to buy that card or that moment, right? Is it because they like Zach LaVine? Maybe. I mean, how many people are looking every day for a $400 Zach LaVine moment? Probably not that many. How many people are looking for an expensive Tyler Hero moment, especially this year? Not that many. I think, at least when you get to that price range. Because the other thing is, what I didn't realize until after the fact is those specific moments, Tyler Hero and Zach LaVine, yes, they were limited moments. I think Zach LaVine was of 499 and Tyler Hero was of 1,000, or maybe I got those backwards. But
it was a small amount.
But then they had the same dunk or shot with a lower amount as a Cool Cats package, or I think the Zach LaVine was a Got Game edition that was even more limited and selling for higher. So if you're looking for a Zach LaVine moment and you like that dunk and you're trying to find a value, it seems like it would make more sense to buy the Got Game version, right? Like, it's obviously more limited. It's a little bit more expensive, but if you're going to kind of step up to pay for that, you may as well get the more limited version. And so I didn't realize that until after the fact, but I was like, well, damn, like, is it really worth what I bought it for? And I think I sold out of both of them at a break-even point, which I was fine with, especially because I wouldn't have qualified for the Holo moment if I didn't. If I didn't buy those originally, because I wouldn't have spent more than 1,000 in the marketplace. So it is what it is, but Just kind of my take on the pricing. So we'll see what happens. And like tomorrow's drop, like while yes, they're metallic golds and stuff, the players are kind of eh. I'm not sure that there's any like great moments. It seems like it's going to be like the Cool Cats, where they were cool because they were part of the Cool Cats package, and there's a challenge for that. But none of the plays or players were really like, oh, Giannis, or oh, Luka's in that one. So we'll see.
Yeah, I guess I'm just hoping that, like, because the metallic. I mean, I think if I remember right, just looking at the market when I was looking to buy moments, was like pretty much any of those metallic moments were. I mean, they're running, I think, pretty high. I mean,
I think like the lowest you can get was like 300-400.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of hoping to like get something decent, and it's worth at least like that, like 300-400, and then maybe you can make a couple hundred or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think so, especially because I think that they mentioned
But
that
it
they
will
were
depend,
gonna,
it'll depend, like you said, like if you can get like a Kemba or like one of the better players too, especially.
yeah, we'll see. The bright side is it's of 499. So
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of them. Hopefully there won't be a whole lot of sellers that kind of just flood the market. But we'll see. Time will tell, and we'll know more tomorrow. But hopefully we can do a pack drop either on Twitter Spaces or I think I kind of figured out how to do Twitch. But like for that, yeah, I just get so excited when I get a pack. I just want to open it right away. I'm like, press it. Like, let's see it. What do we got? What do we got?
Yeah, that's the most exciting part that I miss out when I don't get these drops. I'm like, damn it, I won't be able to get that joy of seeing what I got.
Yeah, you're like, I just want to see it.
I haven't cared how much they were. Like, obviously, I was willing to pay, the 1,000 for the Holo drop, but Joe was nice enough to let me go halvesies with him. So obviously, like, the prices, for the packs are just, first of all, they're just totally worth it too.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, even the $9 pack, you can sell each card for at least like $5. So you at least break even.
Yeah.
But it's more for me about the joy of doing it.
So the guy that bought our moment goes by.
To me, that's kind of like, I mean, it's like, I mean, I get like, yeah, you can sell it for like $5 each and then make your money back. I'm like, for me, it's like, if it's like, even my moments that I have now that are like selling, or like, the lowest ask is like 5, 10. I'm like, even if I can get that, I'm not
going to change anything.
Yeah. I'd rather just hold it and just try to build up as many moments as I can get, and then.
Yeah, that's my opinion. I agree, because especially for like if we were to get a rebound pack and we don't get a metallic gold for 100 or whatever, like I'm just gonna keep those for now, see what happens, make sure I can kind of qualify if there's if there's harder restrictions in the future.
Yeah, I'm sure the restrictions will just keep going up. So we're gonna,
which is good. Like
yeah,
I think that's a good thing. Like I think it's good to encourage people to buy from the marketplace. Like you can't just expect to get pack drops and sell those and either not keep moments in there or never participate in the marketplace by purchasing. Like I think those are like, and I think $100 is fair. Like it's not like you went out and bought a bunch of stuff.
That's a fair start, yeah, to do something like that.
And if you got good packs before and you sold at least one good moment for a couple $100, like you should kind of be expected to spend some of that back in the marketplace.
Yeah, hopefully it kind of weeds out some people that are just doing it to make like a quick couple $100 and make, forces them to like think about it again and go buy something else or not sell it at all.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy that bought the LeBron moment from us is baller_basket. This guy has 3,877 moments.
Oh my God.
He's got, I think, every legendary. He's got a Donovan Mitchell, Terrence Ross, the LeBron, which he already reposted for sale for 24.
The one he just bought from y'all?
Yeah. Because he has 2 LeBrons.
He's just bought them and he's just.
Yeah, he just saw ours for cheap and wants to probably keep one, right? Because the other one's probably not for sale.
Well, yeah, because he just bought it. He just bought number the other one that sold today, I think he also bought.
Damn.
So he's profited $466K
Oh my god.
on his
Wow. Yeah, he's just playing with house money.
his account value is at $1 million.
Jesus, 1.1. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ranked number 79 ever.
he has 4 Contavious Caldwell Popes.
Maybe that's who it is. Yeah, he bought both LeBron Holos for 19 today.
Yeah, how many Lakers players does he have? Maybe he is KCP.
He has 3 Karl Anthony Towns.
2 LeBrons.
A Giannis.
It's crazy that he has like multiple. He has 5 Andrew Wiggins, the same one. He got them all priced at $9K.
No, that's the lowest price.
Lowest price.
He bought them. Look at the prices he bought them at. He bought one of the Wiggins for 400.
Jeez, why is it worth?
And another one for 3. Because so this guy must have been in at the very, very, very beginning, because he has a lot of the Holo edition from the first one, which are super expensive and hard to get. That's why those Wiggins are so expensive, is because those are those Series 1 Holos. So that makes sense. Oh yeah, he's been in it since June 2020. I didn't even know it was around then. I thought it started in October.
That's crazy.
It's cool that he has a Twitter though. I'm gonna DM him and just be like, hey, like, thanks for buying it.
He's got 10 Brooke Lopez. 10 Brooke Lopez's that are lowest ask 3K.
You should ask him to come on the podcast if he's open for it.
Wait, bro, was he the one that?
Is he the one that was listed as?
Yeah, the $1 million one.
It had to have been. I mean,
No way.
well, no, because that's just what his account value is at with all his moments.
Right. Well,
I don't think he's actually like profited $1 million.
I'm gonna send y'all the link because
So wild.
remember that tweet that came out where it says it's done. New unofficial NBA Top Shot record sale for 73 number 1 moments and 7 top number 5. Okay, no. Yeah, the person.
Dingalings.
Yeah.
Shang hang to my dingaling.
But Baller Basket is the person that tweeted it. So the person that tweeted it is the one who bought it from us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do see that now. Baller Basket.
I'm going to follow him and DM him.
Dude, it's got to be something, man.
Yeah, it could be a group of people.
I'm going to say, hey, just wanted to reach out and say hi. You just bought my LeBron moment.
Because his Twitter is Baller Basket and Witty Kitty, so it could be like just 2 guys. Yeah, it could just be 2 guys.
Because that is him. Because if you go to his Baller Basket account on Top Shot, he has his Twitter connected.
Yeah,
so
I see the links in his Twitter bio.
Yeah, so that's how I found him.
It's crazy.
Bucks fan.
Wow.
So he's going all in and trying to flip these for.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like he has a lot. I mean, he does have quite a bit for sale. Let's see if it'll tell me. No,
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has too many for sale. LeBron's like his biggest. Oh, he has that Towns for sale.
Oh no, he's got quite a bit for sale.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of them are legendaries from the first one, from the Lace 'Em Up series. He's got some pretty sweet moments.
It's wild.
Oh man, what a night! Glad we logged on and got to talk about this live. All right, so it's been about 40 minutes. Y'all want to talk about anything y'all are watching or reading, listening to?
I haven't really watched. I haven't had time to really watch anything. So I'll pass on to Gabe.
How was the? We'll flare off from that. How was the Airbnb this weekend? Pretty
That was a
nice.
lot of fun. Yeah. On Saturday we all met out. We started at a brewery, Fitzhugh, I believe it's called.
Fitzhugh Brewery.
Fitzhugh. I think it's pretty new, but it was really, really cool. It was like a cool little, building. They had a big patio backyard with a bunch of benches and everything, and their food looked amazing. We had tacos right before we got there, so we weren't hungry, but I wish we would have passed those because they had like this like monster. They had nachos. Like it just looked so good. And then the beer itself, what they were known for was really good. We got a flight and tried it.
Me and Gabe got a flight.
Yeah, and we liked all of them. Like there wasn't one of them that was bad. And then from there we went to Treaty Oak, and that was my first time at both these places. But Treaty Oak was really cool. It was a huge place, and all their drinks were excellent. Their whiskey was good. We got like this like vodka iced tea or something.
That's the one Fabeck said he liked.
Yes, Fabeck actually got us onto that. I think right. He was the first one to get it, and I think maybe Chris and Eddie did. I know. I went for the old fashioned first.
Yeah, me and Gabe started with the old fashioned. Fabeck when he got there wanted one of those teas. It was like a Texas Tea Party, I think, or something.
Yeah, Austin Tea Party.
And, Austin Tea Party.
Right. Yeah.
And then, so we tried that. It was good. And then we bought a bottle of their old fashioned so we could take home. But yeah, that place is cool because they do everything. Like they distillery, and then they also do wines and then
beer too, right? I think they had some taps.
Beer too. So it's like all around. They had a live band out there. Really cool spot.
But we were there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. Something like that.
But we probably would have stayed longer, but the line just got like stupid long, and we're just like, we're not gonna wait in line for another drink.
Yeah.
So we just went back to Airbnb, dropped our stuff off, and then we went to good old reliable Salt Lick, and that place was awesome. It was a 2-hour wait, and it didn't even look that packed. And we're like, should we wait? Like we're kind of contemplating. We're like, you know what? Let's just do it. We're already here. It's BYOB, so we had like our ice chest filled with beer. Like, let's just sit there. We just play a couple of those. What was that game called on our cell phone, G? That we were all playing.
I think it was called Psych, right?
Yeah, it's like a group game where like everyone like puts their name in, and then it tells you like you have to like guess questions or something about finish
on your phone.
Yeah. So we were just doing that for 2 hours. It was funny because going in, I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like eating that much. Like, I'll just probably get like a sandwich or something. But after waiting 2 hours, I was like, you know what? Just get the all you could eat. And then we all did. And yeah, we pigged out bad. We ate so much food.
Yeah. Then we finally went back to the Airbnb and hung out. But yeah, it was a really nice Airbnb. It was really big and like, it was like a huge piece of land. And so we had like, it was literally just us.
Yeah, it was on 3 acres. So there was no.
Yeah, I was gonna say the outside. Like pictures and stuff y'all posted look pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that's what
we do. We do wish it was a little bit warmer because it was like pretty cold. Like we couldn't really get in the pool, but the hot tub was like perfect.
I had to wear hoodies.
Some people were in hoodies.
It got chilly, man, out in the hill country.
No, that's funny because the first thing that Nico said to me today, G, was or not the first thing, but after the workout was like, yeah, man, y'all just living it up, huh? Always on boats in Austin and partying and blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, not me. I was like, I can't hang with them anymore. But I was like, but yeah, you can catch Gio out there on a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good time though. And then Sunday we just, had breakfast and cooked out and played some games, cornhole, stuff like that.
Nice. R.I.P. to what would be Fiesta this week.
I know.
This week should be Fiesta, but apparently it's moving all forward for
like, is it July?
November, right?
I think June.
Yeah, it's like June or July.
Yeah, it's moving forward for June because part of the Ray Feo stuff I'm involved with, we run Market Square, and yeah, we're going full speed ahead on it. So.
Dude, it's gonna be so hot.
Hot, yeah, it's gonna be so hot.
Oh my god! Better stay
Go get y'all's
hydrated.
way ahead of us. y'all's linen Nuevetas now, so you're not drenched.
Yeah,
God.
they're gonna have to invest in some of those misters and all that stuff. And
You need to get some kids to sell them, man. Just start walking through and selling them. Hey, get your mystery, get your fan, get your fan.
The water bottles for $2 on the corner.
Yeah. So I tweeted. So like I think I've sent y'all the Top Shot Tracker thing before, where it says like last 15 minutes the sales. The highest sale was the LeBron moment. So I quote tweeted it, and I was like, and I put sold my LeBron moment. Congrats to CK Woody Kitty on the purchase. So he favorited it. Let's see if he reads my messages and replies or not. Oh, I think he did.
So how it does it every 15 minutes or just?
Yeah, it does that one every 15 minutes, and then it'll say like what the highest sale was in the last 24 hours.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
So like the last sale in the past 24 hours is a LeBron James dunk from the 2020 NBA Finals Series 1. Number 46 sold for $49,950.
Damn.
A lot of money.
That's awesome.
Well, one down. Let's see if we can get some tomorrow. Try this whole thing over
Yeah.
again.
Hopefully we get something pulling for us and kite.
Go love
Yeah.
to you, fellas.
Thanks, man.
Be sitting
Maybe I'll
this one on the bench.
need a partner for this one.
You know where to find me. We're 1 for 1. 1 for 1 for like 18 grand.
Finally, man.
19.
Yeah.
What a world.
So it's tomorrow at did it say 4?
Yeah, 4 our time.
4 our time.
Hopefully you can get in the queue at 3. That way, in case it's before school, or I know like you're probably busy.
He's trying to think if he's busy.
I have a game tomorrow at 4:30. So
Well, see, so as long as you get in line in the queue before, and then once it's your turn, if you get a pack and it's your turn, have them send you the email.
yeah.
And once it's your turn, I believe you have up to an hour to complete the purchase.
Yeah. I
Just
think
call
I'm gonna see
timeout
it.
during the game and go to the
Hey,
bathroom.
hold on.
I'm out of
Get
here.
thrown out.
Sorry, guys. But both of my soccer teams undefeated. Shout out to them.
Nice.
Nice.
Shout out to the soccer team.
Yep.
All right, fellas. Well, it was good. Thanks for listening, everyone. We appreciate it. Hopefully next week we'll be back with Estevan. He can join us. We could talk some more Top Shot or whatever. Maybe he's not into Top Shot anymore, but we'll talk to something. It sucks because he hasn't been getting packs. He did get the last pack, but hopefully he can get on a streak with some packs. Hopefully we all can.
Yep.
Yeah, technically
get
I'm
back
still
into
kind of
it.
dry.
Yeah, you're like 2 for 20.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. One of your packs was because of me, and then now the other one, Joe.
No, I got the Cool Cats one on my own.
No, yeah, he got this
That's
last
about
one
it.
by his own. All right, fellas.
All right.
Good seeing y'all.
See you guys.
All right. Peace.